Well, hello and welcome back to The Long Dark. It's me, once again, as always, because who else would it be? Anyway, make sure I'm not carrying anything extraneous because we are going to make one more trip up to the supposed plane crash, which I flubbed up and missed due to stupidity, etc. last time we were up that way. I'm not really carrying anything super extraneous. We'll just check and see if there's a snack for us somewhere. There's a lot of snack. What snack do we want? Something that's not going to poison us. Yeah, 2 sodas will be fine. I'll bring along another couple hours worth of water too. Hello again, Space Jeans, yes. Not like we weren't just discussing things previously, but hello and welcome back once again. And I know it's nighttime and I know there's wolves out there, but I was out of painkillers, so I had to sleep off all those sprains we ended up getting. I get the right bow out unless I'm carrying 2, and I'm not carrying 2. We'll just head up back towards the plane crash area that I've flubbed up getting to multiple times now. Because I am bad at Milton. Hi, Wolfies. Well, I'm not bad at Milton per se, just not perfect at remembering everything about all the maps that I haven't spent a whole lot of time in. I understand general layout, but right now the only maps I could say I probably know by the complete back of my hand: the course Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, and the 2 transition regions contained therein. And also I would say I know Forlorn and Muskeg relatively decently, but there's a couple of areas I don't know. Pleasant Valley's decent. I know Timberwolf Mountain pretty well as well. Yes, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we're discussing The Expanse, the TV show The Expanse. If you've not seen it or heard it, I don't care. I'm not paid or promoted by them. I'm just an empty shill, a fanboy. Go check out The Expanse. But yes, Amos at first feels like this, I don't know, incredibly bad character, but he turns out to be a really empathetic in certain concepts, very empathetic and heartwarming character with a complete and utter lack of a moral compass. So he looks to other people to guide him. But yeah, he's like, the actor who does him is literally the best. Like, there's no other way you can capture potential psychopathy just like that. He's like an attack dog, yes. He stays by your heel until you tell him to go. But he's just an incredibly conflicted soul who just needs guidance. Growing up in the situation he grew up in, you can't precisely blame him, and I'm not going to really spoil anything, but he's a really hardy character. You just got to get to know better. I really didn't like Amos at first either. I didn't like Naomi either at first. In fact, in my mind, Holden was kind of a dick to begin with too. But that all changed as everything went further on. Like, yeah, I'd spoil the show if I went to discussing Holden. So I'll refrain from that for now. I don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't seen it and might be interested in seeing it. How many sticks did I bring with, just out of curiosity? 9 sticks. We need to bring that up to 15. Yeah, season 2 is, I don't know. It's certainly got its ups and downs, that's for sure. Season 3 just hikes it up a whole nother level though. Not in terms of the death per se, but in terms of the tension of to what like the overarching things are. And you'll come to love people who are incredibly conflicted and personally, in their opinion, from what they understand the situation and sequences of events to be, they're completely in the right. But in the overarching grand scheme of things are actually most likely wrong, but they aren't aware of that, so it's a very interesting dynamic to play out in Season 3. But Season 2 wraps up with a pretty good cliffhanger. If I recall correctly. I might be wrong. Season 3 does wrap up with a pretty decent cliffhanger too. Alright, we're just gonna watch out for Mr. Berry Bear Yogi. He likes to guard the bridge to that, and we'll get some stones for some distraction purpose. I have underused these to no end. Always sad and pouting? Actually, he's not really supposed to look like he's always sad and pouting. He's actually supposed to look like he's always tired, but it does sometimes come across that way. Alright, so supposedly I'm supposed to hug the wall and go right, because I didn't do that last time. You stuck, mate? I actually hit him with the rock. Hi, mate. Hi! I just need you to run away. We'll be waiting here a while for him to do his thing, so is there anything I need to make? No. Hi! Hi! Ooh! Is that some Aurora? Uh-oh, we're in trouble if that's some Aurora. Aurora supercharges all the animals. I can't see behind me. But I know it's not safe to go out with him behind me. Can't see him, but I can hear him. I want to get... Suppose I could have sprinted for that car, but we'd still be stuck.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Aurora's not powerful enough yet. Need to wait for the lights to come on. Why are you stuck? Move. Move your fat butt. Yeah, the Aurora's up, but it ain't powerful enough yet. Hug the wall and go right. Can't go right there. Oh, I can go right here. How'd I miss this last time? My goodness, I'm such a dinky dude. Yeah, the radios are actually supposed to work in the Aurora, but considering none of the lights on the vehicles were on yet, the Aurora's not powerful enough yet to charge them. It will take some time before it is. Once the lights come on the cars, then I'll be able to. Got some beautiful Aurora, though. Plenty warm still, too. There should be a wolf up here somewhere if I recall correctly. Which means we're probably going to have to try and shoot him. This is Stalker, so I'd expect him to be up here. Yeah, I thought the plane crashed. I'm trying to think. Hey, Kimota! Oh, how would I pronounce this? Kimiota? Do I have it right? Hello, welcome. We are playing Stalker difficulty right now. Oh, so I do have a cave to navigate. I should have brought the flashlight. We're just gonna have to stumble our way through, I guess, or else light a torch. Unless we can manage to navigate from the brightly lit array. Okay, do I have... How many torches do I have on me? 1. We have 2 flares. I'll use a flare. I have 1,000 flares. And I rarely use them for dealing with wolves, and they're useless during an Aurora anyway for dealing with wolves. So, we'll just run through. Yes, this is a pretty long time run of mine. I don't know if you can find the link or not. It should be somewhere on my Twitch page. If not, I'll have to add it later. But if you are interested in watching the entire playthrough, I do have it backloaded onto YouTube as well. If not, that's totally fine. Let's see, which way to the plane crash? This way? Probably this way, considering we have a crouch opening. Anyway, we're in Milton at the moment. We've already been to a lot of places, but we're just clearing out Milton, and I hadn't been to the plane crash site yet, so that's where we're headed. And it is an Aurora outside. Which we're going to take a hearty helping of screenshots for, because I love the Aurora. Even though I already have like 10 metric thousand screenshots of it. Oh, so this is where we come out to. This doesn't feel like the plane crash site. I must have taken a wrong turn. Because the plane crash site should be off that direction. So we'll have to go back through the caves, I think, to get to it. Because this is definitely not it. This is just an overhang. Oh no, wait, this does go to the plane crash, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. What am I talking about? Oh, well, okay. We have to leave that behind. I didn't think about how we'll get back through the cave by leaving that behind, but whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. How many shots do we have in a distress pistol? On me. 5 more shots. Plus renewable via beach coming. We'll use the bow. Have to be hyper observant for wolves. Possibly another bear. I think there can be a bear in here somewhere, if I recall correctly. We'll just be careful. Plane crash should be that direction, I believe. But we'll also check off towards the right. I love the Aurora. Well, I can hear wolves that direction. We'll go this way for now, which is indeed a dead end. Okay, never mind. We're heading towards the wolves. Let's go. Might as well get out. Oh, that is such a stellar shot, though. With the moon in there and the bright purple and green Aurora. Oh, I love it. Sorry. Can't contain my excitement about the Aurora. Alright, so we have wolf. At this, I am reporting to Hinterland. Let's just take a quick F8 screenshot of that, with clearly me being under it. Difficulty Stalker. Playing Stalker. I also do have an interloper run, but I haven't streamed that in a long time, if ever. I do have that on my YouTube as well, though. It isn't hard to find. If you are interested in interloper as well. If not, that's fine. Oh, look at that beautiful blue and teal coloring. Hi, puppy! Hi, puppy! You're a nasty doggy, and I don't want you to charge me, because you are super powerful at the moment with your Aurora cloak. Alright, we should be high enough up here. I don't want to fall off, but just get up here enough. Debating whether or not to peg this guy. Perfect opportunity to. If he comes back, we might loose another arrow into him. If he gets to a point where I can shoot him. I don't want to step down yet without protection because he will jump me, and he is Aurora charged. Like, I'm not gonna fiddle around with that. That is just way too much danger to peddle with. Do I prefer Stalker to Loper? There's differences between the two that I prefer one over the other in circumstances, and vice versa. I much prefer Loper to Stalker in terms of decision making, planning, and long-term survival because it is incredibly difficult and challenges even me, my countless hours in the game. Whereas Stalker is my preferred go-to game experience for having enough difficulty to keep me on my toes now and again, but also be easy enough I don't have to just like constantly be worrying about freezing to death. So I'll take Stalker if I'm just interested in playing and exploring everything and just having a general good time, and I'll take Loper if I really want to challenge myself and learn something new and have a good time mastering map knowledge. And we're going to attempt to get this wolf to charge us now. We're going to finish him off. If he will. He may not. We may line up a decent shot and just bomb him. We can get a shot without hitting the rocks. This is why I hate Aurora Wolves. That's 2 shots. This is why you do not tangle with them. Yep, that did hit and it did not fall out. Alright, well, we'll let him run away for now. And then we'll go check out the crash site. How many hours do I have in the game? Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly. Steam doesn't have it accurately reported at the moment. And there's the plane. But it should be about 350, give or take.
Come in handy?
Somewhere around there. 350 to 400, somewhere in there, I think. Steam has it pegged at like 200 or something, but when you play in offline mode, or I did play in offline mode for a while before they patched it, and it didn't count the hours, and I know I put them in. Like, I would start playing, and then I have a screenshot of it somewhere. I started playing for like a week in offline mode, and when I finished up, my hours had not gone up at all, so... And that was before I had any sort of binding commitments like jobs or anything like that, so... I was putting in like 12, 16-hour days on the Long Dark. Don't have that privilege anymore, but yeah, I do have a fair amount of hours and experience in the Long Dark. Wonder if I can just Skyrim down this one. Probably. We should collect some rose hips. We are out of all pharmaceuticals beyond naturals for pain-killing necessity at the moment, so getting some hips will be helpful. I am going to be doing the challenges soon. I haven't yet, but I want to.
Anything right now.
I'm not sure which one to start with. Probably, what's it called? Whatever the one is, Hopeless Rescue. That's it. That's the name of it. Hopeless Rescue. I think I would start with that one, where I'd start with any particular one. Like a jerry can for my torch. Oh look, we got another flare. Probably should have thrown my old flare. We got 2 flares. Okay, we got plenty of flares. I could bust these crates down for stuff. Self-imposed challenges. I haven't done any of those in a long time. Ages ago, I did a self-imposed challenge where I wouldn't open any containers in any difficulty, which at the time I think I was doing Stalker. I wouldn't open any containers. I would just take what I could find that was just laying out and about, and that was actually pretty difficult. In Interloper, that really wouldn't change the game a whole lot, because most containers are already empty in Interloper. Very interesting spot for the plane to come down at. All things considered. Oh, no painkillers, so I was hoping for some painkillers. Now the question is, do we bust up some crates, but I don't feel like wasting my time. We'll just collect some rose hips and head back up. find the wolf. Maybe have him jump us. Maybe just kill him outright. I don't want to waste another arrow into him, but we'll do what we need to. Ooh. Some fiery aurora right there. Do you play The Long Dark a lot, or just interested in it, watch a lot of it, done the challenges, etc., or are you just kind of a interested party, per se? These rose hips. If only that tree branch was capable to get on, that would be an excellent view. No more hips, that's it? Alright. Oh, I lied. No, I didn't lie. I did lie. Oh, I love the Aurora so much. Literally like my favorite addition to the game ever when they finally released it with story mode update. Back last year, a year ago now. Almost 5 years now. Holy cow. Oh no, I didn't want to climb down. I wanted to harvest some rose hips. But okay, down we go and up we go again. I picked the game up in 2014, I believe. 2014 or 2015. Trying to remember. It might have been 15. So I've had it 3 or 4 years now. Just want the rose hips. There we go.